DEGRASSI High. She had a baby when she was real young. Her best friend is a skinny chick. She knows an Asian born in Nick. Caitlin, she is very chic. I'm still in love with a girl named Spike.
It happens to the best of us.
All right, here we go. You're listening to the I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a DEGRASSI podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Good day.
And Rick Johnson.
Hello.
And today's special guest is musician, guitarist, homeowner, singer, bandmate, Philadelphia resident,
Homeowner.
song on the Fighting with My Family movie soundtrack. We have Augusta Koch from Gladie and Cayetana. How are you?
I'm great. That was the greatest intro I've ever gotten.
Is it Gladie or Gladie? Gladie?
Gladie.
It is Gladie.
Gladie.
Okay. And before today, what was your, I guess, experience with DEGRASSI? What did you know about DEGRASSI?
I've watched it. I love it.
Yes.
It's so good.
I feel like I watched it when I first started watching it when I lived with my housemate Jordan back in like 2008. She was like, "You got to watch DEGRASSI," and then we watched like all of it. And then I actually watched this season, or like the new Next Generation again this year, because it was streaming on, I guess, like maybe Amazon Prime or something.
Yeah.
It was.
And then I rewatched the whole thing.
That's
It was great.
amazing. It's
Wait, I have a quick Cayetana question.
Mhm.
Did you guys have like a goodbye party at Boot and Saddle like a year ago or something?
Yeah, it was after our last show.
Yeah, me and my band Bat Boy we were drinking there, and then we got locked in with that party, and it was so much fun.
That was pretty wild. That was
It
definitely
really
a
was.
wild night. I
Hannah,
thought I
what
lost
is-
all the money from all the shows that night.
Oh, that's not a good feeling.
That's weird because
Where-
I found so much money that night. Weirdly.
Where was the money?
Well, before we went to that after party, I told my partner, I was like, "Don't let me lose this very big check, like the biggest check I'd ever seen." And he was like, "Okay, we're not gonna lose it." Got home and I was like, "I don't have it." It like fell behind the couch. It was fine.
I'm glad it was.
Luckily,
good.
no one knew.
One
Yeah.
time on tour with Bomb the Music Industry, we left.
You told us this story, Rick.
Yeah, but Augusta might not know it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know it.
Yeah, we
You know
left like $8,000 to $10,000 in cash in the parking lot of a hotel and drove to the next city.
Oh
and
no.
Drove back, and the security guard, we're like, "Do you have the money?" And he's like, "It's your lucky day."
Oh wow.
Oh, that's a different story. That's a good one. What an honest
What
security
a nice
guard.
person.
Yeah.
It's kind
that
of
is
dumb
nice.
though. I would just take it.
Damn.
$7,000 would change my life.
Yeah, totally.
10,000, I think Rick said.
It was 8
Even
to
if
10.
it were just
8 to 10.
7,000.
Okay.
Mike, didn't you lose a bunch of money once? I feel like you told me that story when you were on tour, or like you were doing merch for Alkaline Trio or something, and you thought you lost
No,
money.
I was just walking around Camden area in London, and I just had like $30,000 just on me, and the fear of like, oh my gosh, because I was doing merch for them, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm so scared.
I would never want to hold that much money.
It's,
It was frightening.
like, as someone that has held that much money in like you look like you're a big guy, you can keep this safe type of way. It's insane, and they're so nerve-wracking to just be like, all right, these people's incomes just hanging out with me.
Just
Okay,
in
so-
my bag.
So we're on episode 93, Wannabe, which is season 1, episode 12 of DEGRASSI, The Next Generation. Manny wants to join the Spirit Squad, and JT and Toby eat lots of Pringles to try to win $1 million. Hannah, how does it start, Hannah?
Liberty is like interviewing Paige and Hazel, and like this kid runs up and is like, "Sorry, I'm late," but then he doesn't say anything else.
Does that kid come back at all?
No,
Okay.
he barely came today. Like he's not even like didn't do anything this episode. He was designing outfits later, I think.
Yeah, he like blasted into that scene like, "This is your new kid. Get ready for him."
They were like, this is the male cheerleader, the ugliest kid at that school. Anyway. Then Manny comes in and she's like, I can do a cartwheel.
Yes.
She does like 8.
She can. I wonder if that was a stunt double.
No,
No. They
were
there's no budget in Degrassi right now.
That's true.
For stunt jump doubles.
Those cartwheels were fresh. They were crisp and clean.
I just love that, like, she's the only one out of all these students that took gymnastics at some point in her life too.
It's also like, who can't do a cartwheel?
I can't
Well,
do it.
apparently the entire Degrassi cheerleading squad can't.
No. I also like think I can do one, but it's like I think I can do a lot of things.
Augusta, did you ever have any aspirations to be a cheerleader when you were in junior high?
Oh no. All the cheerleaders at my school really liked Brand New and were mean to me.
The band Brand New?
Yeah, as you know, Mike, I was a ska kid. No one liked me in high school. I had like 3 friends. I ate lunch in the bathroom.
Whoa. And
Whoa.
you grew up in Philly, or were you like north?
No,
or
I grew up in the
New York?
Poconos,
Oh, okay.
like in middle, rural town.
And Hannah, what about you? Did you have any aspirations to be a cheerleader when you were in junior high?
No. I didn't want people to be able to see me, and mostly they didn't. So, no.
All right. Okay, so
How
theme
about
music.
you, Mike?
I did not.
You'd be good at it, I think.
I think I would. Yeah, I think I could have been good. It would have been fun.
Yeah. You're
Build
kind of an
some
emotional cheerleader.
Yeah, but upper body strength, you'd have to it'd be good exercise and teamwork. Why not?
Did anyone take a note of how weird Manny's smile is when Paige is like, all right, you're in?
Yeah.
No.
No, but I think I need to rewatch.
I was thinking about it, and she does that smile like 8 times this episode too.
Yeah, it's like she smiles, but then her teeth, like her jaw, the bottom and top of her jaw, like goes back and forth, like super weird, like she's on drugs.
This is a little too much information, Rick. These little tidbits. Okay, the theme music kicks. We're back at Degrassi. Rick, what's happening?
Paige, it's back to cheerleading talk, right?
Yeah. You're talking, and the weird smile while she's watching the announcement.
No, that it's like right before the credits is the weird smile.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your opinion, Augusta, of Manny and Emma?
Oh, their friendship?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard when you've seen the whole show, you know. That Manny's
that's
pretty
true.
innocent in this part of the season.
That's very true. Oh my gosh, yes.
And we know what Emma goes through. You know.
Oh my god.
You know, it's hard to look back when you know what's going to happen.
It's like watching a slow motion car crash.
You're the first guest that actually knows what's going to happen. Everyone else has no
tragic.
idea. Rick actually has no idea. He hasn't watched.
You were saying today you haven't seen all of this yet.
No, I've like I was telling you, I've seen maybe 7 episodes randomly in the middle.
Oh, Manny changes.
I wrote down specifically.
Every time I look up IMDb Degrassi Next Generation to get the title for the week, that photo of Manny and that halter top pops up, and I'm just like, things are gonna get crazy. This photo is
Emma's face also looks really old in this episode.
Yeah, she like Benjamin Buttons pretty much.
She did, and I'm like, I know. Maybe it's like, you know, it follows them for so long. It's her awkward phase. This.
Oh my gosh.
Season.
Old man face.
Man face.
When you search Degrassi on YouTube and the Degrassi The Next Generation official channel pops up, there's the first video. The first video that pops up is like a top 10 most shocking moments, and it's the ugliest photo of Emma I've ever seen in my life. You gotta find it. It's insane.
I wonder what she looks like now.
She looks great.
She looks like a Barbie doll.
Yeah, I follow her on Instagram. She does look like a Barbie doll. I don't know if
she's
that's
got a
good,
dog. She's got a small dog.
What type?
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
She does cameo.
Oh,
but I did write down that this is like the beginning of the rise and fall of Manny.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
like the
totally.
roller coaster starts to tilt.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Very.
She makes friends with Paige, you know?
And
Sort
that's a
of.
mistake.
That relationship's difficult.
Too spoiled.
So
Mhm.
even though Ashley is not in this episode,
She's
Augusta,
not- yeah.
what
Ashley's
is
my
your
favorite.
opinion? Yes.
On Ashley? I love when
Whoa.
she does ecstasy.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
That's my all-time favorite Degrassi episode.
I have
Oh
gotten
my
into
gosh.
arguments about this before where I'm like, okay, so as a person I don't like Ashley, but is she like a fire, like a grease fire that I can't stop watching?
Yes, yes. I
Yeah.
agree.
She
Rick.
makes things happen.
Rick, you're gonna love Ashley coming up, man.
Does
The
she do-
band, when they start the band, though.
Is that before or
Yeah.
after she does ecstasy?
The band? Oh, I think
Okay.
after. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
all of us.
So
The
the
band is-
ecstasy was
Yeah, the band is
catalyst.
interesting. There's a lot of variables in that band, or
Mhm.
her music career as a whole.
Yeah.
like- Ashley and everyone who hates Ashley in one band,
Yeah.
Poor Ashley.
which sucks. I know, it's really sad.
What do you think of Ashley's looks? Do you like her fashion? Do you like her face, Augusta?
Do I like her face?
Her
Well, she
face.
doesn't look too old. I like her. That was weird. I do like how she starts rocking the goth look for a while.
Okay.
You know,
But
that's
what
pretty...
about currently, like season 1, Ashley?
Oh, she's really preppy in this season, I believe.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Um,
What about her eyebrows?
very small?
But you don't see anything. You're not repulsed by her. Hannah and Rick
no,
are
no.
repulsed by
Are
her.
you
Listen.
repulsed by her?
I'm not
I'm not
repulsed.
repulsed. She's just.
I
the-
just
the
don't think
dud
she
of the
looks good.
bunch. Yeah, she's the dud.
She's not like the dog-faced man. I'm not gonna freak out. She's not good looking. She's ugly. She's not
Really?
as ugly as
Wow.
Emma.
Oh man.
It's an awkward stage for him. But
Well,
no,
now
think,
I want to know how everybody feels about Liberty.
I love Liberty.
Love.
Me too. I feel like she really sticks with her convictions.
And she stole the show with those red cowboy boots this
Oh,
episode.
shit.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
100%.
I love that subplot. Like, what
I
is
know. I
that
was like,
about?
I just love that she like just loves these boots and she just doesn't care.
I also love that she has her own office she's sitting in all the time. Like when Emma comes in and is like, I'm gonna write this, and she's just sitting there with her boots up. Like, what high school is this? How Canada is?
I know. She's got her cowboy boots on the desk and she's like, I guess I'll put it in my newspaper. And I was like, what grade is she in?
It will come out this afternoon.
No time to proofread this.
No.
Okay, so my big beef with the Pringles. Obviously, Pringles is a paid advertisement for this show.
Sure,
I'm guessing.
sure.
Did they disclose that it's actually Pringles though, or just
Oh, yeah.
chips in a cup?
Yeah, it's 100% Pringles.
Oh, okay.
Why
They
don't
got,
just?
they got the Pringle guy in the can.
Okay.
I feel like just dump the Pringles into a Ziploc, and then you can see instead of just trying to. I guess it would defeat the comedic purpose of them.
Mike, have you ever tried to win a contest, a food
Yeah.
contest?
Sure.
Sorry.
I don't believe
Yeah, that's
it.
okay. Well, I'm thinking like with the food contests that existed in my lifetime. Usually, probably McDonald's Monopoly.
Yeah,
We know
And-
there's a whole documentary on that.
it's not
Oh,
good.
that's
You
right.
watch
It's not
it.
good.
Right.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's not worth a watch.
No.
Yeah.
It goes.
But we got the basic plot, you know.
Yeah, it goes really nowhere.
Yeah.
I did win a yo-yo like Sugar Smacks when like in the early mid 70s. If you got like 6 proof of purchase seals, and I was so happy when it showed up. Oh my god, that was fun.
I won a Reebok water bottle once from Snapple.
Whoa.
I had
Would
to
you
pay
have-
$4 for shipping.
Shipping. Oh gosh.
I was really into it though.
How did you win it? What'd you have to do?
I don't know. It was like under a cap. It was like you won a water bottle or something. It was great.
Hannah, what have you won?
I never win anything.
Nothing.
I don't
not
enter
even.
food contest. I think because I never had any money.
What about cakewalk? Do you ever win a cakewalk?
A cakewalk? What's a cakewalk?
Yeah, what's
It's
a
like
cakewalk?
it's a circular. It's a circle with numbers, and there's like 20 people and 20 numbers, and then they play music, and you walk, and then when the song stops, you stop, and then they pull out a
No.
number, and if you're on that number, you get to go to this table full of cakes and you pick the cake.
Well, see,
like
you know what about me is that I hate cake.
Oh, but that was
You know what about me?
that's like a fundraiser for like school events, at least back when I was going to school. And I won 2 cakes once when I was like 7, and I was very happy when they called my number.
I love that for you.
Okay. Where are we in the episode?
Well, they're eating chips. I thought there was going to be a weird drug subplot where Toby and JT were high because they're eating all those chips, and then I was very disappointed.
That would have been
Aw.
something.
That would have
And the
made the episode a
subplot
little
is-
better.
Yeah, nothing. So
But-
boring.
The Pringles thing didn't really do it for me, except when they open JP's locker and the Pringles come out.
Oh yeah.
The can.
And he was
That was
throwing
fun.
stuff.
Yeah.
Augusta, does the band Pup have strong Canadian accents?
No, they say a boat.
Okay. And
That's
pretty
about it.
like, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think any of them watch Degrassi?
I feel like, you know what? We've definitely had the Degrassi conversation. It's come up.
Can you call them? Can you ask if they'll come on the podcast?
Yeah, I'll ask
And-
them. One of
Heck
them.
yeah.
I feel like Nestor. He's the really nice one.
Uh-huh.
He might come. He seems like someone who he seems like someone who would like really appreciate Degrassi. I know
Right.
it's come up. I don't know what
Who's-
the answer was.
Who's the least friendly member of Pup?
Zach, but he's also he's very nice, but he's scary. But he's nice.
I love that you're so open to disclose that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. The first
Yeah.
day I met him, I was like, oh, I'm terrified of him, but
Oh
I
my
really like
gosh.
him.
What tour was that on? You had done, was that
We did a lot of
Menzingers?
touring with Pup.
Okay.
Our first big tour was with Pup in
Okay.
Lemuria. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I went to that show.
Yeah,
That was
that's when I
fun.
met you.
That's right.
Great
What
day.
What about you, Hannah? When did you see Cayetana? How many times have you seen Cayetana?
I don't know.
Well, we were at that after party together.
I know. Which I felt so I was like, oh, we were not invited to this after party, but there's so much beer here.
I don't think
Was-
I was invited.
Was it free, Hannah?
It would the bouncer was like, we're locking the door. And I was like, okay, we're inside and they're locking the door, so we have to stay.
But then from that point on, everything was free. The drinks.
Kinda.
I
Oh,
think
that's
so.
great.
Yeah,
That's-
it was weird.
That's
It
magic.
was weird.
It was
That's
like
great.
truly magical.
Let's get back to Degrassi. I think now Emma and Manny are just kind of talking about the fact that Manny is going to try out and Emma's not happy about it.
Oh, she's so pissed.
She sucks.
She's a real bad friend in that.
She calls her a pom pom pumping robot.
Yeah, she's so
That's
annoying.
a good diss, though.
That is a good diss. What do you think of
Yeah.
Emma's feminism, Augusta?
I mean, I feel like she, she has some jealousy issues going on. A little internalized misogyny happening there.
Yes.
She's got to let her friend do her thing,
Yeah. You can't tell women how to be.
Yeah, if you want to be a cheerleader, be a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Don't bully me.
I'm also slightly confused on her stance because there are.
I would love to read that paper.
Yeah, there are males on that.
Because even Liberty was like,
Oh, that's
this is
true.
mean. This is
Yeah.
a mean article.
There are
Aw.
two non-female, maybe non-females on that gymnastics team cheerleading squad.
You're talking about that guy from the beginning?
There's two. There's that guy, and then there's another guy.
So, Augusta, Toby, I don't know if you know, in real life, Toby is a big ska punk fan. Like he,
Oh, really?
and it's a lot of like the bands that we're friends with, like the Rosenstocks, Farron type bands, and I bet he's a Cayetana fan. We're gonna have him on a future episode. And I'll
Oh,
ask him.
yeah?
Yeah,
Ask him.
I'm really excited about that. What
That's
would you
cool.
say if you were in junior high and you were going to Degrassi? Out of all the and since you've seen the entire Degrassi franchise of the Next Generation, who would you want to go out with?
Who would I want to? Let me just. I have the cast pulled up. I gotta really think about this. Like, most likely, probably Jimmy, like Drake.
More than Craig. What about Craig?
Craig.
sucks.
No, Craig totally sucks. I feel
Yeah.
like I would probably have liked Jake or Craig. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
no, Craig. But he's such a dick. And then he starts doing drugs. He goes downhill.
His dad beat him. There's
Maybe
lots of drama.
maybe a little bit of Spinner.
Yeah.
I feel like that's, I could see
Spinner would
that
be fun
happening.
to date.
Yeah. Like
You could have-
briefly.
You could have been
Yeah,
in a
not
band
for a
with
long
him.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
You
a good
think-
drummer.
He's a terrible drummer.
He's a great drummer. He's really good.
I feel like Spinner he's got to have some kind of like pop punk roots.
Yeah.
Rick,
No,
what do you
no,
think?
no,
Rick?
no. 100% new metal.
Really? But with his
Yeah.
drumming skills, he's so bad.
Have you listened to Canadian new metal? No.
I don't know. What would be one Canadian new metal band?
Kitty.
Kitty, the all-female metal band? That's the only new metal band you
I
can
don't
think
know.
of?
Do you want me to Google it?
No, please no.
I'm
Please
Googling.
no. Okay. Back to DeGrassi. We are now, I don't know where we're at. Help, Hannah?
Oh, don't they
Manny?
the paper
walking
comes
out.
out?
Manny, I think, yeah. Manny
Manny's
auditioned
walking,
already?
She's walking out of the school and she's talking to Paige and Hazel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Paige
they're
is
like,
wearing that
we should
fur
hang
coat.
out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
that
we should hang
moment-
out.
Something changes. Manny's timeline shifts.
Well, she
That's,
sees
that's the
the
moment
the
that you
fur
were
coat.
talking about. This is when it all goes downhill.
Yeah.
She
This
gets
is
a
like
taste for the bad side.
the train switch tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they go to Manny's house and they are looking through her wardrobe. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Mhm. And raiding
are-
boys.
Okay. Oh, and they like Sean, right? No. Who do they like?
They said some guy named like John or Jason or something was really smelly. That's all I remember.
Oh, got it. Okay, then Emma calls and she lies to Emma, but she overhears Paige, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Emma's also playing what looks like a really weird flash game featuring a stump and a lumberjack of some sort.
Oh. Okay. What is
Uh-huh.
your take on this scene, Augusta?
I mean, classic friend fight,
Yeah.
She fakes
This-
sick. She hears the other girls. I've never truly experienced that. I never had anyone fight over me, but she's like, come over.
Oh.
Then she knows she's lying. It's kind of heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking. I feel
But
bad.
Emma's annoying.
She
So
is
it's like-
annoying. And she's very needy. It's like, let me hang out with, let me have another friend.
Exactly.
And who wants to go over to your friend's house and actually study?
No.
Truth. How were your grades, Augusta?
Terrible.
Did you ever come close to flunking?
I failed second grade.
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
I had to go to a phonics trailer.
What does
What
that
is a
even
what
mean?
is a phonics trailer?
Did you guys have phonics? I feel like not
Like
everybody
hooked
did.
on phonics?
Oh yeah.
Is that reading?
What we did? Yeah, it's reading. It's reading. Where we played hooked on phonics in a trailer outside of my high school, and I had to miss like art
Oh.
class to sit in the phonics trailer.
That
So I hated
sucks.
school.
Did you? But you finished K through 12. You didn't.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
finished school.
And it was always in this like. You were in the ska phase the entire time as a teenager.
Well, I went to Catholic school until high school, and then when
Okay.
I got into high school, I was very into the ska, well, like anything, but I, definitely rocked a lot of ska outfits. Was in a ska band in high school.
Oh
Name,
my
Also
God.
really-
name, please. Name of
The
ska
blue,
band,
the
please.
Blue Bananas.
Whoa. Do you have
Right.
any demos? Any demos?
You know what sucks is they were on Pure Volume. That was the only
Oh.
place they existed. But you can't find them. And my one friend I still talk to, who was the drummer of the band, we've been talking about trying to find our 2 recordings
Oh,
because
please.
we only had one song. It was called Ska Memorial, where I rapped.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Please find it. Please,
And-
God.
Oh wait, can I just tell you the first line because this is genius
Yes,
and very
yes,
fitting
please.
with the time. Very fitting with the times.
Yes, please.
It starts, "Attention all shoppers. There's a dirty fascist on aisle 3, or maybe he's a cop. They're all the same to me."
Oh my gosh.
But-
Yeah,
ahead
that
of your
phonics
time.
trailer really paid off.
Yeah. Guess who could rhyme now?
Yeah.
How many-
Oh my God.
I
Did
can
you have
read and
horns?
write.
No, we didn't have horns. And then the other songs we played were just "Fight for Your Right to Party" and
Oh my goodness.
we covered the Misfits a lot.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
Would you
That
do
was it.
ska versions of Misfits songs?
Yes.
Which
And-
one?
Sort of. Hybrid Moments was the one we covered the most.
Yeah.
Now,
We were pretty bad though.
no luck with the recordings from the drummer? You can't
We
find
had
them?
just been talking about it. I think they only existed on Pure Volume
And it's
and
just
like
gone.
his old computer, and you can't. And I think Pure Volume's gone because I tried to search it, but I think there is a way that you could go back in time on the internet. Have you heard of this?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
way back.
Yeah. So I want to try and find it because it would be great.
You didn't put it on MySpace, huh?
No.
Well, that would be gone too, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, if you do find it, please, I will upload it for you, and we will let the world know about it. And
Oh, Blue Bananas, R.I.P.
awesome.
Did you go to a studio or did you just do it? Like
No,
a-
we recorded it in my friend Dominic's room.
That's tight.
Yes.
And then when we would sing Hybrid Moments and his mom would come up, I would whisper the lyrics. She didn't hear.
Did you play guitar in the band, or
No,
did
I just sang.
You just sang. Oh my
Mhm.
God. Why don't you post any photos of your ska years?
I have 2 photos. I'll have
And
to,
you
I'll have to post them.
have you ever posted them?
Probably at some point.
Ah.
I'll have to bring it back.
Yeah, you better. You should go through like your old
We only played like 4
photo
shows.
albums, but just your everyday. You said you were dressing ska growing up.
I mean, I think I bought a lot of clothes from PacSun and I wore a lot of checker print.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I had
that
a
should
Stinky
be.
Pickle shirt in high school.
Hell yeah. I loved. I
Well-
bet you didn't. Did you have a mustard plug shirt?
I don't think so.
That's
I did
right.
just find my first day of high school shirt, which was Big D and the Kids Table shirt.
Amazing.
Very
Amazing.
I was like, this is how I'm gonna make friends.
I love it. It makes me so happy. My gosh.
I'm glad it's cool now.
It's always been cool. It's always been cool in my heart. God, Manny is smiling so hard as she does the splits, and Paige makes sure that Hazel knows that Manny's better than her as Emma
No.
peers through the side window.
Yeah.
Oh my
Paige
god,
cannot-
that part is so funny. She's just like,
Paige cannot compliment another woman without cutting somebody down
Right.
at the same time.
she does some work on herself though.
Yeah, for
Later.
sure.
Emma comes into Liberty's office with the red boots atop the desk, and she says, I've written this story, and hands it in, and
She looks so insane walking into there with that crazy turtleneck sweater and just
Yeah,
like sunken ass eyeballs.
she looks like
She looks like a weird.
Jack Nicholson in The Shining or something.
Oh my god, yeah, totally.
Like she's snapped.
So, Augusta, do you remember like either season 3 or season 4, like the first episode when Emma comes on the screen and you're like, who the hell is that?
Do I remember it?
Like, she just changed like one summer, like whatever.
Oh yeah.
the-
She
it-
she changes.
She grew so much. It was like, what? Like I remember having to like look, like do a double take, or like, who is that? That can't be Emma? And it was.
And I wonder how much they're like them like growing up on camera had to change the plot a little bit.
Probably a lot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people
Emma,
got,
Emma
like-
got hot.
Yeah.
Emma got hot. Emma got
Then-
more than hot. She got.
Although like Liberty gets super hot, but she's still Liberty.
Very
So
true.
I don't really know.
Do you don't follow any of these kids? I mean, not kids; they're adults. But you don't follow any of the cast on Instagram, Augusta?
No, I don't, but I will now.
Yeah, you need to go down the rabbit hole and look what Liberty's up to.
Yeah, I gotta
Lib-
check them out. Anybody
Liberty-
anybody doing badly?
Not that I can tell. Everyone
they're
seems to be
Canadian.
doing good.
JT.
Oh yeah, JT. If you
Why?
want a good laugh, look up
That's
a current
not
photo
nice.
of JT.
He's
I'm gonna
doing
do it right now.
fine. He just got married. They're only downplaying JT's success through his looks. And that's
Oh,
terrible.
he doesn't look good.
That's how I measure success. You're absolutely right.
Were you
His
expecting?
his
were you
smile
expecting
looks.
to go that
I thought
far?
I thought he could look good,
Yeah.
but he doesn't.
No.
His
he
face
does
is
not.
huge.
Yeah.
But it's like his head is big, but his face is like the same size or something. It's like
His
weird.
smile's still there though.
Toby looks the same. Exactly the same.
Oh, with a beard.
He has a podcast, music podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
How was it?
I haven't listened to it. I need to. I keep meaning to. There's so many things I need to do. Life is short. Okay.
So everyone's giving away all their goods. Is it super weird that Toby is giving away a Sega Game Gear to that girl in the
Yeah.
classroom? It's 2001. Nobody's got a Game Gear anymore.
That's why he's giving it away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He thinks he's gonna be a millionaire.
Yeah, but the way JT's talking, it's like that Sega Game Gear is a prized possession.
Okay, so we didn't talk about any of that plot. So really quickly, Liberty
No.
has the was it the Ace of Spades? Well,
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
Yes.
she has the clubs. Ace of clubs and
No.
okay,
No, yeah, she's got the clubs.
JT's got
she's got clubs. JT's supposed to have the
Yeah.
Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Spinner is guarding Liberty's Pringles can,
True.
and they're all going to be millionaires. They're all going to have a lot of money. They're all excited.
Canadian millionaire.
Still, that's a ton of money. I'll take that.
But
That
how much-
subplot was a dud.
Yeah, it's.
I agree.
I also don't like. I don't like creepy ass Spinner.
Also, why is he
Injecting
wearing a
stuff.
smock at one point?
He's
He's working
at the
He
He's
got dropped for the bugs.
Do you remember that episode where he put in those earwigs into Ashley's sandwich?
Oh yeah, okay.
And so
'Cause
his
he-
punishment
I haven't
is
seen that. I just rewatched that episode and I was like, God, why is he wearing a smock? Like coming out of nowhere, being like, "Give me your cans."
He's
I
so
just-
good.
I also don't believe that he would have known what they were doing with those Pringles cans from a
No.
distance. He's not
He's
that.
dumb.
Well,
I agree.
He's very dumb.
I feel so bad. I'm just being so mean to everybody.
No, it's
That's
great.
the point. That's
I
what it's
know.
all about.
I'm trying to be nicer. I'm trying to be nice to people.
Those kids knew what they were getting into when they signed those Canadian contracts for this TV.
Exactly. And also,
Okay.
like, what would we talk about if we weren't like bashing them the whole time?
That's true.
How much we love this episode? It's like not that great.
Yeah, this episode is kind of terrible.
I know, but Manny can do the splits and those cartwheels, and
Yeah.
she has 2 dimples.
In
My
terms
son-
of Degrassi mythology, like this episode, I feel like is important because of
It
Penny
is.
making the squad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
she
it
continues
starts
on
the
the
rift
squad
between-
forever.
Huh?
She's on the squad forever after
Kinda,
this?
yeah.
Okay.
And Emma's like,
Who
Yeah,
who
it
else
starts
is
Get
on
getting
out
the,
of here.
rift in
who
their
else is on the
relationship.
squad
Hazel,
Hazel.
besides Hazel?
that
Paige.
weird kid.
Just based on future episodes, Augusta, who was on the squad. You can even go up to season 14. I know I have one person in mind, and I'm hoping it's the person you're thinking of.
What isn't the what about the cool girl that joins the squad? Doesn't that happen?
Nina Dobrev?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Yeah. Because she's not in it yet though.
No.
Yeah.
I think
And
she
then
comes in season 4.
Darcy's
Yeah, she's a
on
cool,
it
she's
too.
a cool character.
Does Darcy's on it too?
Darcy's on it.
Okay.
I think that's kind of it.
When you see a Degrassi character on a different TV show, Augusta, do you get excited?
I have never experienced that.
Oh. Oh.
Have you?
Yeah, of course. Like
All the time.
so even like the
What are
old
they on?
Well, The new one, Emma's
Oh, like the old Degrassi characters on the
old
show.
or
All of
old
them.
or new. Like
Oh.
I saw Ellie was on a Kia commercial with Chloe Kim, the snowboard gold medalist. Did you see that, Hannah?
No, but she's like kind of booked and busy. She's in some stuff.
But I got so excited when I saw that. I was like, yes, that's Ellie.
Chloe Kim, the snowboarding gold medalist. How did you know that?
Because she's Korean.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
All right.
yeah.
All right. Should have known.
Okay. Let's get back to Degrassi. I'm sorry for this little. I get excited about that kind of stuff, seeing cast members and other things.
Did you all hear what the weird lunch over the intercom was?
Oh, I remember hearing. What was it again?
Mongolian chicken stir fry.
Oh, yeah, I thought about
Another
that, too.
classic.
Being like,
Shanghai
what?
lunch.
Is this normal for Canada?
Yeah. Apparently, on a previous episode, they had squash, and then they had lamb stroganoff last.
Oh
episode.
yeah, lamb stroganoff.
Do you think the writers just do that as a funny joke?
Yes.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. Original
Well-
Degrassi, they were using that intercom for all sorts of fun.
Hannah, what was the slogan you had again? You came up with?
Less goofing off, more stroganoff.
More stroganoff. Oh, so good. Love it. Love it. Is there a Degrassi Next Generation character that you've started like working on an impersonation of? Because you were
Me?
so good at doing wheels. Is there anyone from Next Gen
No,
you
they're
can do?
so fun on junior high and high though. These ones are not so fun.
So nobody.
I feel like no. Give me time.
Okay. Can you do an impersonation of anyone, Augusta?
No,
No.
not at
impersonation.
all. No, I'm
Is
sorry.
what about anyone in the punk community? Do you know anyone that can do an impersonation of somebody where you're just like, oh, wow, what a talent?
No,
No.
not at all.
Okay.
I wish. That'd be cool.
I know. What about anyone? Do you know anyone who can do magic? Like someone in the punk
I know a
community?
magician.
But what if like someone that was just in a band and you're like, whoa, and they're just like doing crazy tricks?
No,
No.
we do know like a magician that opens for bands. And
Oh, okay.
That guy from North Carolina or whatever.
Yeah, Magic Mike.
Yeah.
He played in between us and Pup once and did some crazy magic and threw knives on stage.
Was it awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, that more stuff like that needs to happen at shows. I think just
It's fun.
the 4-band bill is just like, oh god.
That's sick. I love
Yeah.
that his name is Magic Mike too.
Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite films.
It's
I think-
really good.
If you have
It's
someone
good.
open up acoustic, then a magician. And
Yeah,
then,
throw a knife on stage.
yeah.
And speaking
Spice
of
it up.
Magic Mike, maybe like
A dancer.
hinting male strippers too. I
I-
don't know.
Why not? But yeah, a comedian too. I saw James Brown and a comedian opened up and it was awesome.
That used to be the move back in the day.
Yeah. Chris
Yes.
Gethard would play some shows.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's your favorite comedian, Augusta?
Chris Gethard.
Besides Chris Gethard.
Mitch Hedberg.
Oh, he's good.
That's an excellent
So funny.
answer.
So funny.
He passed away, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry to jam in the mood.
God
He's
damn
dead,
it,
right?
Mike. Oh, that guy you like, he's dead, right?
You like him a lot, right?
What?
He's so dead, right?
Sorry about that.
So
I'm just
sad.
I'm terrible. Manny comes to sit by Emma. It gives her a kind of a mean look, and Emma just turns away, won't even look at her.
So
Yeah, she's
dramatic.
disgusted. She's
Yeah.
disgusted.
It's
There's
terrible.
also we missed that other subplot of Paige, Hazel, and bullying Manny to rip out Emma.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
the peer
we're-
pressure.
Oh,
Yeah. There's a subtle difference.
Paige is so evil. My God.
Paige
No.
is really evil.
She's growing all the time.
But she plays it so good. She's so good at being a mean girl. Not as good as Holly J, but
I love Holly J.
she's so good at it up to this point. Does Holly J take over as mean girl and Paige becomes good girl? I can't remember.
Paige just graduates, so everyone's like,
But
Oh,
Paige,
okay.
yeah, Paige becomes really cool towards the end.
Yeah, she's humanized.
Okay.
Mhm.
Somewhere
she-
around like the lesbian plot line, I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
once she becomes a lesbian,
Oh,
she's way
that's
nicer.
I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, there's so much good stuff coming
I
up.
know.
Who was the girl that she was dating? She was like
She
kinda
thinks
Alex.
that like, yeah. Oh, she's
Alex.
like, she works a lot and she's like kind of tough.
Yeah.
And
Her
she's
home
like
life is messed up.
Yeah, she lives in like a trailer, and she's like not like a regular girl. She's like a bad girl.
She hung out with Jay, right?
Yeah.
That was-
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I hate him.
Whoa.
I hate him.
But that's how Emma got gonorrhea from Jay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Cool.
It's all man. I gotta
Oh.
watch. I gotta
I
watch
gotta
it.
watch it all again too.
yeah. I'm very excited to witness all of this.
It only gets better. This season, like if anything, is like slow, and it still goes pretty fast. I feel like.
Yes. Okay, so I'm watching JT looking for the can that he can't find. And he
In his bedroom, in his
no, well,
freshly clean bedroom, or
I'm looking
the
in the locker.
the locker.
The locker is so good. And then he finds it in a can, and he finds the can in a bag, and it is Ace of Clubs,
Yeah.
right? Okay. And everyone is upset because they're not going to have $1 million, especially
You know-
Spinner.
But you know what my thing about that is? Don't they still have time to find the
Yeah,
other
to
can?
look for another can.
There's no way they probably blew all their money on those Pringles singles.
Yeah. It's a lot of sodium.
Yeah.
It's only so much.
But also,
They can take.
so how many people can win?
There's
$1
only
million?
yeah. There's.
I think there's only
one.
$1 million winner. One.
So why is there 2 clubs cans out there?
Okay.
No,
Hannah,
that's what leads it.
yeah.
The
Uh-oh.
temptation.
You got a cat walking on.
It's
Walking
a cat on
piano.
the piano.
Oh, let's see the cat.
This is Louie.
Aw. Hey, Louie.
Oh,
Louis, you
Good.
can't go on the piano. I'm on a podcast.
Yeah. That's how the Pringles Corporation probably lured kids into thinking they had a chance of winning, is they would print more clubs, Pringle cans, than the rest of it.
oh, that's smart. The Pringles people really know what they're doing. I don't know what's going on. I'm stupid. I would be out there buying the cans.
What's,
Well,
okay,
yeah. it worked.
sorry, Hannah. There's some now tension between. Well, Manny kind of stands up to Paige. What's going on during that part? Do you know what I'm talking about? the
Yeah,
locker?
Paige told Mr. Simpson that Hazel ripped out all the pages.
Oh, that's right.
So evil. Because
Well, yeah.
she wasn't there, right?
Yeah, Manny was
Yeah.
gonna fess up to the crime.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, it's the meanest thing I think I've ever seen Paige do, and she does a lot of stuff.
I love that is considered vandalism and a suspendable offense. In the
Yes.
like Snake is pissed.
Mhm.
Yeah, he is.
Gonna
Yeah.
crack some skulls.
Manny does such a good job standing up, but the diamond in the rough is again Emma just peering in the side window.
It's creepy, right?
It's so
It is
creepy.
creepy.
And with her old face in this episode, it's like,
And doesn't it feel like she's been wearing the same clothes for 8 days
Oh yeah.
and like just sunken in eyeballs?
Damn.
It's just like,
we're worried about her.
I'm not worried. Well, sure, yeah.
Okay, so but obviously this demonstration by Manny has made Emma feel happy because she's a real friend, and so she goes to Manny's house, which is conveniently located next to a corner liquor store.
I think that's Emma's house that they're at.
Oh, really? So
Yeah,
Manny's just sitting in front of.
Manny is sitting on Emma's stoop.
Yeah, like waiting for her.
Yeah. Also,
Oh.
Manny, while she's sitting there, looks super strung out. I don't know.
Yeah, they're both a little cracked out.
Yeah, like she looks like she just got off a weird opiate bender there.
Damn, dude. Augusta, have you done hard drugs before?
No,
Okay.
never.
Smoke weed?
Yes. Yes.
Cocaine?
Nope.
I really thought you were gonna say crack for a second.
Acid,
I've only
Smoked crack.
I've only smoked weed.
mushrooms.
No.
All right.
I wish I could do mushrooms, but I'm a little crazy.
That's my fear. I know I
Yeah.
would have a terrible time.
Me
But
too.
you-
I'm
wait.
already a bummer, so I don't want to bring
And then
down
I
the
know
group.
I would bum other people out.
That's my fear too.
But Hannah,
My-
you've done it. You haven't you done mushrooms?
No,
But you've done acid.
no. I don't
Oh.
do the things that make you think things. I just do the things that
Ah.
no. I don't need to
Okay.
think any more than I already do.
Got it. Got
No
it.
new ideas.
Got it.
What if it just flipped the script though? What if that's what was missing in your life, Hannah?
A lot of acid.
Yeah. At least one or two
It's
acids.
possible. I know, and I watch even now, like when I watch like movies and someone's like, having the best time doing acid or whatever, I'm like, I start sweating. I get really stressed out. And then I'm like,
Yeah, I agree.
I'm
with
having
you.
a bad time watching.
Yeah.
So
Do you know
Augusta,
the movie Pick of Destiny when
Yes.
Jack Black does mushrooms?
Mhm.
Would love to have that experience.
Where he's with Sasquatch.
Yeah.
I've only done it. I've only done it once. I know I've said it before, but really quickly, I did it in Japan. It was awesome.
That would be a cool place to do it too.
We just played Frogger. We just played Frogger in a hotel room and stayed up until the sun came out. It was
What city?
Sounds fun. That sounds
in
good.
Tokyo.
Wow, that sounds really crazy.
Yeah, it was fun. What's a band you've seen, Augusta, that was just so wasted on stage, but it was still good?
Guided by Voices.
Oh yeah.
I like
They're
that
one of my
riff.
favorite bands, and they are always drunk, but they're always good.
I saw them break up on stage.
Whoa.
So
In Muskegon?
no, yeah, at the Pyramid Scheme. So
Okay.
they it was like right before. So the classic lineup is playing, and they started playing like non-classic lineup songs, which classic lineup Guided by Voices cannot play. And tensions were high. At the end of the set, I was just hanging around working on something, and the guitarist just started smashing all of his gear and just railing on Bob Pollard. And then they stayed in the bar until 6 a.m. discussing whether or not they would break up the band.
Wow.
And then the next day,
and you
they
were
put
just
out-
whoa.
well, I worked there,
Yeah.
and the next day released a press release that was like, we are no longer going to be a band.
Whoa, you got to see that.
Oh yeah, it was insane.
I got to see the Promise Rings last show. I was on tour when they decided to break up. That was
Wow.
sad, but cool. How about you, Hannah?
I've never seen a band break up. I was on tour with, I was doing merch for Sprainerd when they decided to break up, but that's barely the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, that is the same thing.
They
Yeah,
didn't
you were
break up on
there.
that tour, but like I was
They
like,
talked about-
we're
they
not
were
having
talking about
fun.
it.
Yeah, we're not having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
Who was not having a good time? Who was quarreling?
Oh,
I'll tell you who was. Dose and Pat
Pat.
Graham.
yeah.
Right?
Okay, so you know.
Guys, this is getting so spicy.
And then me and Jake having the best time by ourselves.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Was Dose and Pat Graham's argument about there can only be one Pat in this band? Is Patrick?
Pretty
It was just-
essentially like your joke. It kind of like is a joke, but like kind of yeah. There's really only room for one of them in one band, I think.
Yeah.
Well, who's
my
who's the
gosh.
nicest band you've ever toured with?
I feel like most people have been so nice. RX Bandits was great because
Uh-huh.
I was like obsessed with them as a kid,
Mhm.
and so that was really cool.
Well, Matt is such a nice guy.
Matt and Steve.
Yeah, Steve too.
Yeah, I mean,
I-
I feel like almost everybody I've ever played with has been nice.
I 86 Steve toured for a good 5 years.
Oh yeah.
And I was mad at him. The Cheekies were going to Japan, and I had bought the tickets and everything. And then he's like, I just joined this band, RX Bandits. I can't go. And I'm like, what? I spent all this money. Well, don't ever talk to me again.
But you're friends now.
Oh yeah, we're talking. We just put out a new record.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine. But yeah, I 86 them for a long time. That's a long time. That's a
That is
lot
a
of
long
anger.
time.
for a very stupid reason. And it was because of money, because I was too cheap. Well, no, because also it was an important instrument to not have on this tour. And I was like,
Keyboards.
Yeah.
keyboards for that band. Degrassi freeze frame is on, I believe, Emma and Manny as they reconnect as BFFs.
I don't think they reconcile correctly.
Yeah,
Still a wound
there's
there.
something they're not talking about, which is that Emma is a dud.
She has a lot. I would say season 1, definitely Emma is the main character. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of the
And-
show.
Yeah.
Of the show.
Yeah.
And even season 2. Season 2 is awesome, Rick. Get ready for season 2.
I'm
We're
excited
coming up
because
close.
What's
so far
the big thing that happens in season 2?
Craig, Ellie are new characters.
Mm.
Spike and Mr. Simpson
Oh, yeah.
start. Yeah.
when
it's
does
gonna
when
be
does-
awesome.
when does Snake get cancer?
That's way late.
Later.
Yeah.
Later.
That's like 13, season 13.
It's
No,
definitely
no.
after.
I'd season
I
like
think-
5-ish.
All right.
That's when
But-
Manny's really bad, right?
Yeah.
She's
And
so
Spike,
good.
they've had the baby already.
Mm-hmm.
Emma's met her dad already.
Wait,
Oh,
Emma
man.
has a hard. Emma does get it hard in her high school years.
I mean,
Gets it hard.
No, you know what I mean.
she never had a
Let go of
chance. Never had a chance.
She never had a chance. No.
If she was fun, she'd get a chance. Come on.
Oh, no.
That's true.
No, I'm being so
Single
mean.
mom. Her dad jumped off a bridge on acid.
Oh
Before she was even born, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to affect you in utero.
No, you're right. Yeah, what have I? God, she wasn't
Oh.
there.
Okay, episode is over. Anything you'd like to add, Hannah?
No.
Rick?
Nah.
Augusta Koch?
Oh God, I gotta think of something. I hope. I can't wait to see where this leads, even though I know exactly where it leads.
No.
Well, thank you again for joining us. This was awesome. The fact that you've watched the entire Next Gen was awesome. Thank you for your insights and your love for Ashley, the true
Everyone's like,
queen,
we hate Ashley.
the true queen of Degrassi, the
Oh,
Next
come
Gen.
on.
If you don't
Being in a
know,
band with her,
if you don't know Augusta Koch, she is a musician. Listen to the music of Gladie, Gladie, or Cayetana. It's awesome. I'd call it indie rock or indie punk would be my description. Give it a listen. Thank you again for joining us, and have an awesome day. And this episode will be up tomorrow.
Yay!
Whee! Hannah, Rick, we'll see you. Rick,
Yeah.
get to work uploading.
Yeah, thanks. Never going to bed. Never going to bed tonight. Thanks, Hannah.
Go look for. Thanks, Hannah.
Yeah,
Go
You're the
look
one
for
that you're the one that pushed it to the next day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. That is my fault. Go look for some good bleeps.
Yeah,
Go on the
Good
web.
please.
Royalty-free
We'll see.
bleeps.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. Thanks again. Be good, everyone. Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.